Yo, 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 what up, what up? Welcome to Y'all Talking Rap with me, CL Cool, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Boogie. How are you?
Hey y'all.
Hey, Boogie, Boogie. All right. Now, we have two guests, one new, one coming back. You know, he calls the controversy, so we'll start with Rating first.
Okay, hey y'all. I'm Raven B. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm from the
Mm.
205. Oh, not too much, baby. Not too much. Not too much. I'm from the 205. I'm happy to be here, so let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right, Fly, what's up?
Hey, it's me, Fly, the one they love to hate. New York song, you know what I'm saying? Ready to talk. My east. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. All right.
Yeah.
Hip hop has had an interesting week. Lot of going on, We're gonna start first with Boston Richie. Now, you know, Boston Richie, he signed to Future Free Band's label, but Future had kind of stopped having communication with him when he found out he was on some paperwork. So instead of going from gangster rap, he went to kind of like tricky music, like telling girls he'll buy them everything. So he kind of pivoted. And, you know, now he has his ex-girlfriend, her name Tatiana Chanel, and he dropped a song called Bitch You Weird, aimed at her. And I guess it's a diss towards her, and she told him to get off the platform or she gonna start exposing him. He dropped it anyway, and the exposing started. So she pretty much put the diss took down yet, or we posting these 65 different photos of me busted up by you. All all different days, by the way. And then she did hashtag nigga you gay. I told you don't speak on me knowing you had me cosplaying as a man in the bed. Must have thought I was joking this time. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm gonna drop the rest. So that was the second thing she put. And then, she put how she was pegging him and she bought like the set for him and he paid for it and told her to hurry up and get home so we could start using it.
Now,
And
Mr.
then
Get It Now was the word.
yeah. And
Mr. Get
then
It Now.
and then she started and then she like started stating the case like they met when she was 17 and she started dating him. 16, my bad, 16, which
Oh
is
shit.
everybody's talking about
Oh, you
everybody's
see how
talking
they
about the
defended the women already?
woo.
Oh, hold on. I ain't defending her now. I just said
I
let's
just sent
correct
you
the
the
age.
child. Yeah.
Correct the age.
But everybody talking about him getting bent over, I guess. But my biggest thing was his,
Pause.
yeah, pause. And my biggest thing was, he was dating her underage, and the mom knew, like, she got in the mix and like, hey, you should have known that he was a, PDF, when he started dating you. So the mom knew. So my question is, what's going on? How do y'all feel about all this? And we'll start with Raven first.
How I feel about this? Well, the fact that they started dating when she was 16 and he was 20 some years old, whatever, that was just crazy within itself.
Yeah.
So they've been dating for approximately 4 years from what I gathered. To me, I don't know. I feel like she not lying. I feel like she not lying.
Oh my God.
All right,
but she coming with receipts though.
Oh
She
my
coming with
God.
receipts.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Man, do y'all
if
know
you
there's a
coming with
thing called
receipts, is she
AI?
lying though?
That's not AI.
Oh
That's
my
not AI.
God.
Those
Go
were
The
ahead,
not.
girl
Boogie.
said that
Go
they
ahead.
had toys.
all right, Boogie, go ahead.
Same. Same. I feel like she not lying, and I feel like he shouldn't have dropped that much song. She said what she said. You drop that this song, I'm gonna drop them receipts. I know, cause I'm a bitch like that. You play with me, I'm gonna play with you. So play with it if you want. So yeah, I don't think she's wrong. I don't, but I mean, I think it was weird anyway that he was dating her when she was such a young girl. Anyway, now that I don't agree with, but I mean, hey, if the mama considered it, then who am I? You know?
My whole thing is, what I find is these spiteful bitches that's in the industry.
hmm
Just, like, y'all, women stood up for Meg Thee Stallion for all her crazy shit. But then
I
as
did.
soon as the dude jump out the gate with some issues, it's true with, we live in an era where you can use AI for everything. Now, ain't nothing worse than a woman scorned. That's a fact. Hey, that's a fact. My whole thing is, why is everybody saying that it's real and it's true and it's that third? She seems like she butthurt. She seems like
I
she's
mean,
butthurt.
she did get cheated on. I mean, any woman that gets cheated on is gonna be
And she
hurt.
was getting her ass whooped. He was abusing her.
Yes.
Then my
Allegedly,
whole thing is,
he
why stay for
took
that
her
long
from
then? Why stay for 4
Florida
years?
to Alabama
Because she was in love with him. Like
yeah.
Then she was in
when
love.
a
Then she was
woman,
in love with getting her ass beat too. Then
no, I don't think no
No.
woman is
I
in
don't
love
even,
with getting
yeah,
their
you don't,
ass
because you
beat.
don't look at it like that. You don't look at it as
No.
like, oh, some women think of that kind of stuff like, oh, he gonna get better, or he only doing this because he loves me. You know what I'm saying? Different women look at abuse differently.
but y'all also agreed that she is younger than he is, right? That's a big
Absolutely.
difference. So that means
Mhm.
she's immature out the gate, and she was in
Okay.
love with the lifestyle he was providing. That don't mean she was in love with him.
Of course,
So
he
it,
But
he
she's
stated that in his
young.
live though. He felt like
right. So
he felt like she wasn't in love with him.
She said that too. Like she said it like in a video, like she wasn't in love with him. She loved that he was tricking on her. But I think the truth is somewhere in the middle with the two. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I feel like
Yeah.
it's in the middle. Like I don't believe everything like because he's denying it. I don't believe everything he's saying is true. I don't believe everything she's saying is true. But I think there's a middle ground to where some stuff is kind of
Well,
convoluted.
what I will say is he went on live supposedly. I don't know if it was today or sometime this week, but basically he was trying to like deny the allegation, but it was later on in the video where he was saying that he wasn't gay. But it took him too long to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? Get to the
see,
point. Tell.
that's the issue. You got the issue.
That
Now
nigga
that
gay.
part, I get y'all because if a woman got speculated on me, then I'm thinking, yo,
Yeah,
listen, y'all, I
yeah,
ain't doing none of
Yeah.
this fugazi. I ain't
yeah.
doing none of that. I'll think
I
now that
got to
part I
clear it.
agree with.
I got to
Yeah,
clear it. Hey, I don't know
yeah,
what
Okay.
she talking about.
yeah.
I ain't
Yeah,
know what that. I
he
ain't know
was
what
Yeah,
that
it was
said
just
was.
taking him too long to get to the
yeah,
point.
he was
Are you
addressing
gay or not? Are you
yeah,
on
he
the
was
down low or
addressing
not?
he was addressing everything besides did you let this woman bend you over?
Yeah.
But I think he was addressing it because that underage thing is part to me that underage thing is very more serious than him getting, you
But
know,
Yeah.
but
in the
what
bed.
if he really wasn't? What if he really wasn't trying to address it neither because of those legal reasons? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like it
Yeah.
was the
now
underage thing. Like no,
he did say that. I don't know if like they got lawyers involved or whatever the case may be, but I know he said like every time like his lawyers try to ask him questions, he always kind of like deny it or deny like or try to brush off the issue to protect her. That's what he said. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. All I know is
I just know that
or
it didn't seem
she
right.
a dirty bitch for putting out that AI. You
I
can call
don't
it how you
agree.
want to call
I don't agree with that. I'm gonna have to stand with her on this one.
it. See what I'm saying? Y'all
And it's
women
not.
kill.
No. I'm not even being biased. I'm
See now.
not
Tell
even
me
being
how you
biased.
feel. Tell me how you feel. Just keep it a buck. Do you feel that all of that stuff was real? Or do you believe part of it could be AI stuff? She was just hurt.
well, I already said
Mm,
I already said I feel like that it's half here, half there. So I believe they're not. I believe he's not telling the whole
for
truth for shit,
true. And she
and I
not
believe she's
either.
not telling the whole truth for shit. I believe there's some. I believe the truth is in the middle. I know it sounds like I'm copping out, but I'm not. I just don't believe
Sound like
everything
it
that
to
I
me,
hear.
nigga.
But I'm not though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Mm.
But that's how I feel. But, it is what it is with me. So like, hey, if you like, bending over and letting girls do it, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? That's your
That
business.
shit
It's just
sound
But for the
crazy.
But
but
it's the
for
truth though.
but for the record, because I see a lot of shit going around online right now where people are like, oh, that's not gay. You're you might as well go be with a man.
she said cosplaying as a man. Like she said, but look, like I said, what he do on his own time, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, different strokes
Yeah.
for different folks. I said that.
All right, man. So I want to get to the Zeus founder, Lemuel Plummer. Anybody that watch Bad Girls Club? I don't watch it. I've heard of it. I don't subscribe to Zeus. Raven, to you know about Zeus?
I don't watch baddies, but I get glimpse of it from TikTok. So I kind of put pieces together. And then like, they got certain people on there that I've been knowing, well not knowing, but know of for a long time, like Natalie,
Yeah.
Jocelyn, people like that. So
Like,
Right.
and Chris on Rock is kind of from that too. Chris on
Yeah.
Rock.
yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
so pretty much Jocelyn Hernandez, which I mean I knew her from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I didn't
Right.
even know she was over
Same
there.
here.
Yeah,
Right.
Right.
but she came out with a video accusing him of cutting her payments and trafficking young ladies. And so when this came out, a lot of females that was on the network came out saying like he been doing crazy stuff, like people like dying at his studio. And I'll let y'all hear it right quick. Give me a minute. I'll share it. I'll let y'all hear it. Like it's been like a bunch of stuff. So hold on. And I'll play it. Damn it, come on now.
I'm truly right now here for my life. Lemuel Plummer is a predator. You are evil men, and I'm fearing for my life. And I'm going live just in case I get my car shut up.
You accused me today of threatening you physically, which has never happened. I have never physically threatened you. I'm not even a violent person. I don't threaten people. It's never existed a day in my life. I don't threaten people physically. You accuse me.
Sex trafficking. Lemuel Plummer, who should we start with?
You got $1 billion tearing down people for your gain. And then when we speak up, you silence us with power. You're not silencing me.
What you want to do? I want to rock out. You get some fair pay, my nigga. We all from the street. It's right there, limit. It's right there, limit. Bitch.
You ordered me hostage. I said let the driver go. Hostage. Hey, I asked you to get in the car and let it.
Don't make it out of the street. Get out of my swamp. That's what we need. Nobody's going to
Now you're about to do the.
I am. Yep, I am.
Cool.
I am.
That's fine.
Until you get off.
I'm gonna Uber and go see Tyler.
Yes.
All right. So y'all get the gist of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, y'all get the gist of it. So pretty much, it's been a lot of allegations coming out with him. They saying like he could have like the same cases Diddy had. I don't know about all that, but my thing with him is like I've been hearing him in the news on and off about like how he's been like beating up women and threatening women and stuff like that. And my question to y'all is, what should they do about this dude? What should they do?
You know what I find crazy?
Yeah.
Is back to the same scenario again.
I
Most of
get
these shows, they be on there beating each other up any goddamn way. Like I ain't trying to be funny, but most of these women be coked up and drugged up. Like you don't really know what. I think it sounds like a lot of people be mad about their contract and see he's making a lot of bread because he's the real producer behind the scenes, and they're not making the type of money that they're making because they see all their clips go viral. They see the things that they're doing, and I just feel like if it was that bad, like y'all say, why wait till after all the seasons, the episodes, the shows y'all on to start talking crazy? You wouldn't know. You would see signs out the gate that is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like you would see signs out the gate. So why are we waiting until after everything's over? You see him pushing Bentleys or whatever, and y'all want to complain about X, Y, and Z. It's mind-boggling to me. Like they're just they really are puppets on a show. He's the producer pulling all the strings. Y'all show yourselves being ignorant all day long. Y'all fussing and fighting with the next woman over this person. Plus, Jocelyn Hernandez, we've been knowing she's been a coked up motherfucker. So she fair for her life. Man, stop. It sounds like most of these women are
Allegedly, she's been off
Allegedly.
the coke.
Allegedly.
She's been
coke
off
the
the
fuck
coke.
up, man. I know the drug cocaine's a hell of a drug. I know. I see it.
Allegedly.
Oh, see,
Allegedly.
that's it. Y'all gotta quit that allegedly shit. Cause if it was another nigga, y'all would be saying allegedly.
No, because I mean,
Okay.
fair is
Okay.
fair.
So he's allegedly beating their ass. I can say that, right? Y'all agree to that?
Yeah.
Crickets. Crickets.
No, they
Yeah.
say yeah.
Oh
They
yeah,
say
you
yeah.
can say
Yeah.
allegedly. We
Allegedly.
don't know the truth. We just going by
Yeah.
what
We
they
just
put out
know,
on
yeah,
social
what they
media.
putting out on social media. Exactly. So everything is alleged.
Really.
How do we know?
Yeah.
We just giving
But
our opinions on what we feel and what we see.
yeah,
Uh,
I honestly
but
think I'm gonna
my
go ahead, Ray.
thing is, it's too many women coming out saying that he's doing the same thing. And why is Jocelyn saying that he beat up on his own baby mama? Now, that's a question that needs to be answered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. I honestly think that he needs to uh, I think he needs to like let a woman run it. Like he can run, like he could be the CEO or whatever.
Mhm.
Co-executive,
But I think
co-producer.
he need a woman in the forefront because him arguing with all these women
That looks
because
bad for
it
business.
looks very bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and then you have these women coming out here crying and stuff like that, and talking about power. I think you need a woman to run the baddies, whatever that baddies stuff is. Because
Baddies, whatever. Yeah.
he need to let her run the Zeus network, period, and you
Right.
just being behind the scenes because it just looked bad. Because like they said, too many women's coming out, and when stuff like that happens, law enforcement or whatever start trying to look around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on it. But he's been in the news like
Too much.
yes.
A lot.
Yeah. And I
Too
just feel
much.
like everybody not finna keep saying the same thing about one
That's what I'm
person.
saying. Like everybody not
Yeah.
finna keep saying the same thing about this one person. Like,
I'm not
are
saying
you beating
y'all
these women
wrong.
ass or not?
Yeah.
I'm not saying y'all wrong.
Mhm.
But my whole thing is, why is it all coming out like one time after they're basically done with the show and air? Like, are there contracts, NDAs, and
I
stuff
was
you
just
can't
about to
speak
say it's
about,
probably an
stuff like that?
NDA in place.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like that's the part I don't get. Like everybody, I'm not saying that it's not happening. I'm just saying the timing of everything just looks
Yeah.
crazy to me. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. I know Jocelyn, like she came out with it last week, and because she left Zeus Network when she started her own streaming thing, and pretty much like or of course she said, and he said on his live, like it was certain stuff she did, and he tried to get her stream stopped. So she put out that last week, and then um they started playing old videos like Christian Rock. I think that was about a month or two ago, but they started putting up certain videos of women calling them out. So it's not all at the same time. It's like
And then too,
within months of each other.
I kind of want to hit on something that Plas said earlier because he was saying like, oh, how everybody just they seeing him riding around in the Bentleys and all this kind of stuff like that. You got to think before Lemmy was a known producer of Zeus or whatever you want to call it. Natalie Ben had money. Krishan Ben had money.
I'm not taking it away
Jocelyn
from
Ben
them,
had money.
but
So
they ain't
nobody
got the type
not.
of money
I
that
don't
he
think they
got.
mad about him riding around in no Bentley or nothing like that. But I just feel like everybody just probably on one accord on some like this is what's going on behind the scenes. This is how we getting our money.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but here's one thing about celebrities. They can portray some stuff to make it look like they doing all this, whatever, but they still puppets at the end of the day. The people behind the scenes are really making the money. It looks good to rent a Bentley or rent a Phantom or rent a house to look good on TV. Even think about this. Even the people that was on MTV Cribs, they weren't their houses. So we don't know what these people really have. But we know that he's a producer behind a major network. We know his bread is valid. We can't speak on what everybody else got. So you know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but just because we see them with this type of lifestyle, we see them with the lifestyle, that don't mean they really have it though. And they might be jealous of him that he really got it. Because if he's producing 4 or 5 different shows, Jocelyn's the Baddies show, what is it, Jocelyn's Cabaret, he produced all of these shows. He's the one really making the bread.
It's true. True enough.
But
Go ahead. But now we're gonna get into we're gonna get into Stefan Diggs, man. This brother, like, ain't no allegedly with this stuff, man. Like my boy out here just my boy out here my boy out here sticking and moving anything that walk, man. Uh, so he was
That
found
nigga fucking don't let him the
dude. I'm trying to tell you, man, dude. So he was found not guilty today of strangulation of his personal chef. Uh, December 2nd, Jamila Adams, his live-in chef, testified that he slapped and choked her during an argument. Stefan Diggs' attorneys pointed to her financial demands she made. And then testimony from friends and employees say she didn't appear injured. Diggs lawyers told jurors that she really didn't have a shred of evidence, and then the hairstylist testified that she spent time with her days after the abuse. So I was at work today just listening to this trial, and when they had Jamila Adams on stand, because the first thing I thought about when I did this episode, I think it was like Y'all Talking Rap episode 10, and me and E was here, and I looked at a picture of her, and I was like, yeah, he was smashing that, right? And this sounds like, as Fly would say, a scorned woman, who's mad and wanted her money. So you can tell on the stand that that's how they meet. They was messing around, and then he just said, "Hey, come to New England, cook for me." You know what I'm saying? You can live with me, and I give you $2,000 a week just to come and live with me. And then so she was just living with him, having sex, cooking his meals, whatever. And then this dude
sound crazy.
This dude, and the thing about her, then you could tell, during the story, he hired a young assistant who was smashing. He had another assistant he was smashing. He had a trainer, a young girl, a personal trainer he was smashing. So it was just all these girls he was training. He got this whole staff that's pretty women with BBLs that he's smashing, and he was dating Cardi B at the same time.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Just like a man.
Look, I say he living a dream. I say, hey man, he living a dream. But I just say,
I don't see nothing wrong.
He just sloppy as hell with it. But pretty much, the chef and assistant got into it, and Diggs pretty much chose the assistant over the chef, and she claimed that he came to her room and strangled her. And my thing was, because the lawyer asked, so when he strangled you and put all these bruises on, did you record it? She was like, no. Did you call the police? She said, no. And then, and I get it, but if someone, if I'm a woman, just no diddy, but if I'm a woman and a dude like Stefan Diggs strangle me or put his hands on me, I'm recording it. Hey, you see this? I'm about to get paid.
Kid, you might not have time to record this shit.
Why not?
Because some shit do happen so quickly. You don't even get the time.
She said he did
his ass.
In the heat of the moment. Yeah, I agree with that one as well, still. In the heat of the moment, you don't know what about that. Everything about, let me go get my phone for evidence.
Evidence and then record.
It's going to be getting yoked up.
But on the case, she said, because the lawyer asked, what were you doing? She said, I was laid across the bed reading the cookbook, and I had my phone next to me. Yeah, I know, right? And she said Stefan Diggs walked in, actually get up.
That don't even sound believable.
Exactly. And he pretty much told you, what's all that shit you was talking? Because she called him pussy on the phone. So he came over and said, yeah, I'm pussy now. And pretty much, she said he strangled her, threw her on the bed, grabbed her hair and said, now what? And he walked out the room and closed the door. So if he walked out the room and closed the door and told you to get out the house, you got your phone right there.
Yeah, I've been calling 911.
That's what I'm saying. So you have all the time in the world. That's why I knew she wasn't going to win, because even the lawyer so he did all of that and you just didn't do anything.
Do nothing.
Yeah.
And then you wait, and then it was December 2nd. She filed the charges December 16th. So you wait 12 to 13 days to file.
It sounds like she thought she was the only one.
Yeah.
She was messing
up.
She
I think from the case though, she knew that he was
she knew.
having sex with all of those women,
Mhm.
but they didn't know that he was having sex with her.
Yeah.
That's what it boiled down to. But regardless of like,
She
you knew, everybody know he a hoe.
They
Like,
said
like,
that. They had a
like,
post.
what
They
did
had a
you
post
think you
about
was
that
gonna get
about
out
him.
of it though? Like,
And allegedly, he ain't just swinging
Oh
bitches.
my god.
He's swinging that boy too. Yeah.
I seen that
Right.
too, officer too, but
They said they were saying they had like a post about what NFL player you wouldn't let your date your
oh
sister.
yeah, I
He
seen
was
that.
yeah,
number one going across the
Yeah.
top. That'll
with
tell you. You know what I'm
Stefon.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what's
Allegedly. Don't come for me, boy.
I'm gonna tell you what's so funny though. It was like, cause she was on the stand, she was like, yeah, me and Cardi B was gonna go out to Miami to match the
Yeah.
outfits.
I
I
thought
was
that
like,
was
so
crazy.
you smashing her dude, and you about to have matching outfits with Cardi B, and y'all about to go to
Yeah, and you
Miami.
try to be friends with her like that. I
Yeah.
thought that was weird.
That is weird. That's weird. as
That's
fuck.
weird.
Another
Let-
case of dumb
let's-
hoe. Allegedly.
Yeah, cause I think
That's
what
the
happened.
word of the night.
Boy,
Allegedly.
they gonna
Yeah.
sue me. I ain't got it.
But yeah, they pleaded not guilty. I mean, yeah, they told him, you know, he's not guilty and he don't have to pay any, anything. And yeah, it was just bad. Like anybody who hasn't seen it, go look up her testimony and see how the lawyers just had her in like this. Like her story, she told 8 different stories. She was arguing with the judge. It was just bad. It was bad.
It seemed like every topic is a bunch of scorned women.
Wow.
That's what's
You
that
say
like to me.
anything.
Know what it is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
she
think
was
This one a
every
little
woman
different
is
though.
scorned.
This one a-
Yeah.
She
This
was
one you
scorned.
kind of
Yeah,
know,
okay,
like this
okay.
girl was not
Now,
gonna win
Okay,
that
so
case.
what?
Yeah, I can kind of side with the man on this one because this one she
Yeah.
just seemed like
I'm not
she
saying I'm
thought
not
she hit it something.
I agree with him too, but I'm just saying it sounded like she was scorned because of the fact she thought she was the only one. And now want to go out there and get all these crazy allegations on this man. And now his NFL reputation is on the line because he's a free agent. He ain't
No,
got a
this
team
was on
yet.
the line when he was out there
You know
with
what
that
I'm saying?
Jeffree Star man.
Well,
Yeah,
now,
so
but now that he's not guilty, he's good. Like he should be good.
it's the NFL.
I know,
We'll see
but
how that goes.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so it was just bad. Then they had they had a video of her like hours after she was over here twerking in the living room.
Yeah.
Like, you seen that?
Yeah.
So it was like, dude, it was just like, yeah, she ain't winning.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, you can kind of tell he was hurt by the situation because he was crying in court like after
Yeah.
he found out he was not guilty. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they are still humans. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I know like that
Yeah.
a part of that affected his career. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course.
But he need to like stop sticking everything. Like
Mhm.
your whole
He
staff
do.
shouldn't be women. I'm sorry. Like
Yes.
it shouldn't be
It's
women.
not.
All
It ain't
women.
women.
It is
don't see
It's
women.
just women.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
His dude. Cause he's smashing everybody in the house. They can cause that causes friction. Like the live-in chef was good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
And from
smash
what
her.
I heard, she couldn't even make no hot dogs correctly. So
Well,
I mean, she should've been cut.
we know why the chef was there, bro. Like
You trying
when
to
she
hop
went
on
to
the hot
when
dog
she
and
went
you
to
ain't
Worry
even
about
cook
different
one?
hot dogs.
man,
Yeah. She was serving us something different.
dude. Well, I'm just saying, like she would turn the corner and the ass is a second delay behind her. It was we know why she was there.
Oh yeah.
It was ass.
She was in 2 different rooms at the same time.
Yeah, be my live-in chef. Like that's all it is. It's diabolical.
Yeah.
And then got this girl hanging out with Cardi B and like this dude's diabolical.
Yeah, just
This is
weird behavior.
diabolical.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sound like some
All the
dope
way.
shit to me.
Like, look, man, I don't like Chuck. I'm not mad at me. I'm just like, dude, you gotta control your pimping a little bit, cause you got these women just going around. Keep like you gotta control it. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah.
shout out to Diggs, man. He did beat the case. All right, man. We about to go to versus battle. Rick Ross versus French Montana. For the first time, fans can actually vote. You know what I'm saying? So if you sign into Complex and make an account, you can vote they're gonna have these rounds, and you can vote who won each round. So fans can actually vote who won
Oh,
instead
I
of
like that.
just being in the air.
I like
So
that.
Yeah, me
why you don't
too.
like that, Fly? Why you shaking your head?
All right. So you know I'm a New Yorker. And I rock with
Mm.
French. I
Okay.
rock with French. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Rick Ross' catalog is deep. Pause. Like he's got a real big catalog. Remember on the episode that I was on last time where I was talking about I don't think nobody can see Rick Ross's catalog at all in the South. I don't think there's a rapper in the South the only person that probably can come close to that might be Future. I'm talking like rapping wise.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact, I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? French gonna take this loss. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
he is.
he's gonna take
He
a
is.
loss, bro. He has a lot of great records, but mind you, he was also signed to Ross, right? He had a dual deal with Bad Boy and Maybach. A lot of the major records that he was on, Hop That, Rick Ross is on. You know what I'm saying? So and Rick Ross, we watched Rick Ross do a verse with 2 Chainz, and he really like I rock with 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, but the unanimous decision was people were saying was that Rick Ross got him up out of there, but he was using
Destroyed him.
B sides. You know what I'm saying? He was using B. He wasn't even using his major hits. You think he gonna come play? French Montana got club records. He know how to. You know what I'm saying? He got them bangers. Oh, Ross ain't for to play with him, bro. He want to get him up, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
I have a question though. Do you think the fact that they're doing it at the Apple Music Studio in LA might have a factor in it?
God. My whole thing.
Wait.
All right. You know, this is the main topic that I'm here for anyway. Why do we keep putting these verses in these terrible crowds? No disrespect to the LA crowd. No disrespect. When they did the Hit Boy versus Mike Will Made It, the LA crowd was dead. When they did the No Limit versus Cash Money, they had it in Las Vegas. Why didn't they have it in New Orleans?
Louisiana. Yeah.
My whole
No,
thing is
I agree with that.
Rick Ross versus French Montana, both of their own lifestyles are Miami based. You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't that in a Miami club? Look, they could have did it in Club Live. They could have did a real club setting, and that would rock the club. Why do we keep doing it in these little venues where people be half dead, and a lot of people be swayed by what they see in the visuals? For example, if people are throwing on these big records and nobody's dancing or moving, it looks like it automatically makes you feel the viewer that it's boring.
Yeah.
Sure. I agree.
It's the standing, man. The standing is terrible, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because I definitely feel like that versus with No Limit and stuff should have been in the South. For
New
sure.
Orleans. It should have been New
New Orleans, yes,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, so-
or even if not New Orleans, because I feel like a lot of times they don't want to put it home base or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they could have had it somewhere in the South. Taking that out to Vegas was crazy.
But it goes back to the setting. Like neither one of them are from LA. Ross is from Miami. French is from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? In neutral territory, like they both most of the music is really, you know what I'm saying, trap based. Really.
Yeah.
You could have done Atlanta, you could have done Miami, you could have done New York too. You could have done New York too. With Ross get a lot of love in the city. You could have done either or. Why? Go ahead.
I just don't feel like this was a good setup for a versus. Like so I said, Rick Ross got a substantial amount catalog. You know, and it is no shade to French Montana because, you know, he got hits or whatever like that. But to go up against Rick Ross, to me, I would have liked seeing something like Rick Ross and T.I. Somebody that's like, you gonna go back to back. You know what I'm saying? Both of them got hit. Both of them got a good catalog. Like, I feel like that would have been a good setup for a versus. And then y'all could have did that in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Atlanta because Atlanta is real biased, and they're gonna pick T.I. all day long.
T.I.
And T.I. The reason why T.I. is not trying to do it because T.I. sees himself as like the upper echelon. He wants to go up against somebody big, the 50s, the Jay-Z's, the Wayne, somebody in that category. I think the Ross and French Montana makes good sense because they both make that sound of music. They both. I will say this though. As far as album wise and catalog, Ross has a great catalog. Now, if you go on the mixtape scene, that's a little tricky because French got a lot of mixtape bangers, especially from the East Coast. Like his earlier days, he started playing a lot of those mixtape stuff. It can get close. I don't think it's 20 songs. It's 20 songs. It ain't like everybody don't know French's 20 hit records. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he got 50. He ain't Usher or Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? He got about 20 to 25 hit records. But if he goes into that mixtape bag, I'm just saying, like, it can get a little different, though. Because his mixtape bag is heavy. Like, all the stuff he did, Coke Boys, Coke Wave, the stuff he got with Max B. French does have some records. It just depends on the direction he goes.
And that's what I was saying. When me and you was talking about it, that's what I was saying. Like, if France could play it right, if he could do some things right and catch Ross off guard, maybe he got a chance. Maybe, but with that LA crowd, I don't know, man. In that small studio, I don't know.
But it's also when you're doing a versus, my whole thing is don't compete with what the other person is doing. Like, don't play a record for cater to the girl. Don't play a record that if they just did that. Like, I like what 2 Chainz did in the verse with Rick Ross. He was like, I can't compete with those big sounding records. I'm gonna do what I do best. Do what you do best. Play the music that made your fans fall in love with. Don't play a bunch of stuff that the fans ain't never heard of. Play the stuff that the world know you for. And then just because you being yourself and you being real and that people rock with you, it may turn out to a different decision. You know what I'm saying? But if you go in there playing a bunch of stuff, like, you know, so like Fat Joe trying to do mixtape stuff. Nobody knew Fat Joe for mixtape stuff. They knew him for doing, you know what I'm saying, the commercial pop record. If French going there with their mindset, just play, do what you do best. I think that's the goal at the end of the day. Do what you do best.
Yeah. Stay true to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is set for May 7th, which is this Thursday. I don't know why they keep doing it on Thursday either. Well, I don't know why they keep doing it on Thursdays. Do they feel like no one's gonna watch on the weekend? Well, I mean, I know it's Mother's Day weekend this weekend, but do they feel like no one? Because they did the Tyrese and Tank on Thursday too. Did it just feel like no one's gonna watch on the weekend?
I don't know. They at least try to get it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday.
Thursday is kind of, you know.
But most of the verses always been like that. Most of the verses always been like on the week. They always been like that. Maybe you might be right.
The No Limit was on Saturday. I remember.
On a Saturday for sure.
It was on a Saturday night.
But that was because it was a Complex Con.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. All right, man. So yeah, like I said, May 7th, Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, so 8:30 here. I'm gonna get to some quick news right quick, ladies and gentlemen. T.I. announces the King Succession tour with his sons, The Money and King. You know, he dropping his new album, Kill the King. And the tour will have limited dates beginning in July, ending in August. So he's going to do a tour with his 2 sons because, you know, they rap.
That's fire.
That's fire. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
So
he on his LeBron James stuff right there. That's tough.
Yeah.
I like King. Yeah. He kind of won, but The Money, I like.
The Money fire. Yeah.
I like
The Money fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, King trying too hard for me. He's trying to be too hard. Yeah, he trying too hard.
He's still finding himself.
I know, man, but
I can't say too much about them. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some big news coming up with T.I. down the line, so I can't. Right, I don't want to say nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's us. Don't worry about
it. Allegedly. Allegedly.
All right, man. Chris Brown releases features for his album Brown. They're supposed to be dropping this Friday. You know, he already dropped the song "Fallen" featuring Leon Thomas. He also dropped a song a few weeks ago called "Obvious." Yeah, Leon Thomas. I've been pumping Leon Thomas for a minute. Like that track list, fire. Oh God, fire. Yeah. But his features, he gonna have NBA YoungBoy on it, Leon Thomas, Tank, Vibes Cartel, Bryson Tiller, Glorilla, Friday, Sexy Red, and Lucky Day.
Oh, he
So
went
all,
crazy.
Oh
so all
yeah,
that
he
would be on the
definitely
album.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
he
want to.
went crazy.
I
I
want.
like that.
I want to hear what Sexy Red sound like. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want. I
Sexy
want.
Red Chris
That's probably the
Brown.
only song I'm probably gonna skip.
Come on, man.
Well, you gotta
Wow,
listen to
you
the
Come
whole
on.
such a
album.
hater.
Nah,
You
cause
is
it's
such
just
a
like,
hater.
yo, Theo, you know how I rock. I care
I
about
know.
talent. You
I
know
know.
what I'm saying? I can't.
But I still want.
I like Sexy Red.
I still want to see what Chris Brown cook up with Sexy Red. It could be
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
banger, man.
check. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out though, cause I think this album gonna be really good.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like I
I
said,
think
come
so
out
too.
Friday, so y'all look out for that.
Mhm.
Cardi B takes Tasha K back to court. You remember a few years ago, Tasha K was talking about Cardi B had diseases and stuff like that, and Cardi B sued her, and they settled in court for 1.2 million. And part of that lawsuit, she was part of a non-disparagement clause, which she couldn't talk about Cardi or like Offset, Stefan Diggs, her sister, and more. Well, Tasha K's been talking about Offset's gambling problem. He do have a gambling problem. I'm sorry. I like him and everything, but come on, bro.
He
But
do got a problem, but
she
she need to shut up. Baby, she's the bitch already done sued your ass, baby. I wouldn't have had shit to say. Rainbows and blues, baby. I don't know.
so so she said something about Offset's gambling problem. So Tasha K trying to take her back to court and get it again. So
Wait, Cardi B trying to take Tasha K back
Tasha
to
K
court?
back to court. Yeah, because she said something about Offset.
She
wants
gonna
to
get it too.
So all you
Some people don't learn.
Yeah,
She don't though. No
Tasha
shade.
K don't care, man.
She
K
no.
She don't
That,
care.
I ain't never seen no shit like that, girl. I'm not gonna get on here and mention nothing about this lady. Nothing. She better than me.
Yeah. Whew. All right, man. So now, this would Fly want to get on here too. Complex's top 100 hottest rappers right now.
Garbage.
All right, man. So it says this is focused on cultural impact, output, and anticipation rather than pure lyrical skill or the quality of their music. So I had to throw that out there. So it's not about the rapping skill, and it's not about the quality of the music. It's more about the cultural impact that they have on the game right now. The cultural impact and output and anticipation of said rapper. So, So I'll go over the top 15 like I did last week, and we can talk about it. Hold on, let me get down here. Hold on, I had this list. Well, we can talk about the top 20 right quick. Hold up. You got Doechii at 20, Gunna at 19, Tyler the Creator at 18, A$AP Rocky at 17, Playboy at 16, Pooh Shiesty at 15. I thought that was high, too high. S the Kid at 14, Future at 13, Lil Uzi Vert at 12, Cardi B at 11. I thought she was too low. Baby Keem at 10, Ye at 9, Jay-Z at 8, Travis Scott at 7, Don
We're
Toliver.
not gonna stop right there. Any list they got Jay-Z at 8, the list is automatically canceled. We like
Why
He
is
just
the
said
man? Why is
it's
it
about
canceled?
the cultural
Keep going,
impact.
Calvin.
Thank you.
CJ, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Go ahead. I can't wait to get on him about
We ain't worried about no damn
Today,
Jay-Z.
that's what he's talking about.
We not talking about Jay-Z. We not. Keep going. Keep going, CJ.
Don Toliver at 6, Yeet at 5, NBA YoungBoy at 4, Kendrick Lamar at 3, Drake at 2, J. Cole at 1. So they made the list. They said they made the list in March, so it don't count like April and obviously May. So it was in March when the list got made. So why? Okay, so Jay-Z number 1. I think Jay-Z is too high, honestly. And it's not being from the South. I just think like when you talk about anticipation and all that. When the last time Jay-Z dropped music?
That's what I'm saying. What cultural impact is he putting on people today?
Okay, cultural impact, right? I ain't trying to be funny when I say this, Calvin. We'll see you. I'm sorry, I apologize.
I'm about to get up there.
Yeah.
CL.
What's up?
Who runs the Super Bowl halftime show?
Rock Nation.
Who runs Rock Nation?
Jay-Z.
So what are we saying there alone? He was able to responsibly get hip hop being played during halftime. Nobody else in this list can do that.
Okay.
So when we talking about cultural, let's nip that in the butt. And then you said, I'm looking at this list right now. You said number 5 is Yeet. What did Tommy Davidson say?
I agree. He shouldn't be that high.
What did Tommy Davidson say? Who are these niggas?
Think he should be that high.
He shouldn't be that high. I agree with that. He should not be that
They
high.
all should be at the bottom. Ask me.
I think that one of the issues that I have with the list, though, for real, I think Drake need to be number 1 over J. Cole.
I actually say Kendrick.
Absolutely
I
not.
disagree.
Yes. Kendrick should be number 1.
You're just saying that because you're from LA.
No,
Nobody.
I'm not.
You're being biased and shit. You're being biased and shit.
No,
You can
I'm
yell,
not being
you can
biased.
scream all you want. You can be the loud person in the room. That don't mean you're right. The reason I say Drake, the reason I say Drake need to be number 1 is because the man had everybody trying to get a flamethrower to break down some ice bricks. We ain't never seen Kendrick Lamar do that.
Remember March though. This ain't April or May.
I get what you say. I get what you're saying. We're talking about the hottest right now.
Yeah.
The most streamed in January was Drake.
Yeah.
The most streamed in February was Drake. The most streamed in March was Drake. The most streamed in April was Drake. Everything that man does, such a blaze. You can say all that Kendrick Lamar stuff, cool, I get it. His name is not even in the mentions right now at this current moment with Drake. The minute Drake posted the big blocks of ice, the internet went crazy.
I like
everything he did.
Drake. I'm
think
not
he should be
disagreeing.
number
I
1.
think Drake should be in the top 5, but I don't think
Yeah,
Drake should be number 1.
I definitely think he should be number 1 over everybody else.
I think it should be Kendrick, it should be J. Cole, and then it should be Drake.
Even, I guarantee you, even in the verses with Rick Ross and Fred Montana, watch how many of them songs are gonna have Drake on. As far as culture, everything, like they've been saying hip hop hasn't had a top number 1 all year. I guarantee you, May 15th, he's gonna have a number 1. When the bet shot, they talking about he can do up to 4 to 5 million album songs. That's my thing. But the rest of this list is terrible.
So do you agree that Cardi B should be in the top 10?
Yes, she should.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
agree.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we all in agreement.
Absolutely.
We all in agreement with that.
I think Glorilla should be in the top 10 as well.
I
Me
say
too.
top 15. I don't want to say
Top 10. Because everything
who you-
drops.
Okay, so let's say we take out Yeet, right, and we put Cardi B in there. Who else are you taking off the top 10 to put Glorilla in there?
Baby King. He ain't done enough. He's living off the Kendrick Lamar's name.
You might have a point.
Yeah.
How are we gonna put Baby Keem ahead of Future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make no sense.
That's for real. That's for real.
That don't even make no sense. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Whenever
fact.
they do these damn complex lists, I don't know, bro. Like I don't think they have the right people in those rooms. I'll be wondering if it's a bunch of little YNs, some little nerds.
And no YNs that complex. It's like nerds.
No YNs.
Well, bro, gotta be because NBA Youngboy number 4. NBA Youngboy number 4.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I agree. You got to put NBA Youngboy up there in that top 5.
Oh yeah,
I don't care
no,
what
he
how
stays.
you feel.
He stays.
That boy got a cultural impact
Absolutely.
right
He
now.
stays.
I don't care what nobody.
I'm not against that, but he really made his demographic of music is what? YNs.
But can't be YNs
but
if he
he's-
on that Chris
Run the
Brown
album.
album right now.
But he's the king of the YN, so you have to put him there.
Exactly. You have to.
You have to put him there. Like he has to be
Absolutely.
in the top 5. Like the way
And
that
then you
not
can't
even
even
up for
say that
discussion.
because you
I don't
gotta know how many collabs YB did with other people. Nicki Minaj, top artist. He doing
Yeah,
a collab with Chris Brown, top
I
artist.
get all that. I get all that.
Mhm.
I don't think it should be about Kanye because Kanye dropping the crazy numbers too. Kanye's still in that top run with Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. I think Kanye is 4, and then maybe Youngboy.
I
Kanye.
agree. As long as I agree. As long as he's in the top 5, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not even the biggest YoungBoy fan, like you know that,
But
but you gotta,
yeah.
but you can't overlook his impact on the culture right now.
Yeah.
Also, I was gonna ask, Don Toliver, how you feel about him? Cause he's been having a year. I know some of y'all probably don't listen to him, but I listen to him. He's been having a year.
I ain't gonna lie. He
I
got a new
listened to a
song out.
couple of his songs. The couple of songs that I listened to, they're straight for the
Yeah,
most part.
he's
He
been
got
doing
a new
something.
song out. My daughter got me listening to. I think it's called E85 or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. That's so hard.
Yeah, he
My
been doing
kids
the
be
same,
putting on
man.
some of this stuff. My kids be putting on some.
Yeah,
But you gotta remember,
he been doing something.
Don Toliver is kind of like Leon Thomas. They been right behind the scenes for people for the longest and finally now getting exposure. So I feel like if you're a writer, you've been behind the scenes writing hits for people for the longest. I feel like you now getting your just due. You deserve to be in that top 10 because you're proven to make hit records, right?
Right.
So
And shout out to Flo Millie. You know, this is Alabama right there, Mobile. She had 99, but she on the list, damn it. So we gonna give her her flowers. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? She on the list. So I'm repping it, well, not everything, but I'm repping Bama. You know what I'm saying? But
we know.
I'm just saying, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these names, like Doja Cat, I didn't expect her to be that low at 45.
I don't even know what the fuck she's saying. What's she saying? I said this
I don't know.
last
I don't know.
time.
I don't know what she's saying either. But I just know I see her every. That's all I know.
But every time she drops, it's in the top 10.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm
looking at some of these people in the top 50, and I'm like, Gucci Man 62.
Yeah,
I think he's that.
Yeah, and this before this like I don't even care about the street stuff, but I just think
Freddie Gibbs is 33.
Okay, yeah, they tripping on that.
They bugging.
They got Meg Thee Stallion at 42, bro.
She should be Meg Thee Stallion
way
top
higher.
20. Yeah, like I don't listen to something, but she could be a lot higher.
Malice at 41.
Outside of music. Like who? Malice
at 41.
Come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Who's making these lists? Who's doing this goofy shit? It'd be some real hip hop heads in these rooms. Like this Malice. You talking about dude just nominated at arguably at the best album last year. 41? Like, come on, bro.
The Baby at 30. Little bit. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Then they got SDC on there. He's only got like one hit record in the top 15.
Sexy Red 27.
She shouldn't be on the list anyway. But you know.
Well, no. If Yimmy YoungBoy the king of the YN, she the queen of the ratchets.
Yeah.
So you gotta have on there. You gotta have
balance. I guess you gotta have
on there. Yeah, you got to.
Push your T34. Like what are we doing? What are we doing with this list? It's crazy.
But remember though, I do have to catch myself. It's not skill. I think it's more hype. But I give what you're saying though.
Didn't Toots have a hell of a run? Press run.
Great run. Didn't they win a Grammy?
No, they was nominated.
Well, they was nominated. My fault. Kendrick cleaned up the Grammys.
Well, you know they're gonna give him everything, so
he just opened his mouth. But but
boy, you stupid. Boy, you stupid.
I know. But this is where we're about to close out the show, episode 28. I enjoyed having y'all here. Great discussion, great laughs. So how do you feel, Ray? You good?
Yeah,
like
good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, see. Fly, good having you again. I'm pretty sure you're gonna stir up some shit when I start posting clips for the next couple of days.
Almost definitely. You know you can always call me every time we two do the hip hop stuff. All that other stuff, you know, I dibble and dabble in with the current events. But you know I'm here for hip hop, baby.
I know. But hey, with today's topic, all this stuff in the algorithm, man, I had to like.
Most definitely.
I agree. It was definitely a dope show. And thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I'll get on E about, Ezra about his, he'll be all right. But before we get off, anything y'all want to say before we leave? Anything?
Happy
No?
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh
I
my!
hope you're
We
having
got
an
out tomorrow
amazing
with Rashad's mechanics.
weekend.
That's messed up, man.
He get on my nerves.
That's messed
we
up,
got
man.
we got out tomorrow.
You know what?
They don't care about the fathers. They don't care about the fathers. Happy Mother's Day. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Y'all wouldn't be here without a
you
mother.
know,
So,
on Father's Day, they don't do nothing for the fathers. The fathers be barbecuing. They have to work on Father's Day.
Yeah.
Hey, go cook your own food. You know, mothers, we take them out to restaurants. We put rose petals on the ground with grapes and everything. The fathers, hey man, put some shorts on, go cook some barbecue for us, bro.
Yeah.
It's your day. Man. Hey, go to the day.
I'm
Go to the
out.
No, bad.
Boys out the mud.
But anyway, we appreciate it. We're out. Peace.